Actually, then keep hang on just a second. I'll go ahead and see it here.
Actually, Jeff, if you mind reading this letter.
And so he knows I didn't show them to the prosecutor, he has a copy before.
Please rise.
Sit, please.
this is a case number 21CR112, State of Ohio versus Sean Ryan Van Ness. Heard for the state, you are Sean Ryan Van Ness.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Van Ness is under plea of guilty to aggravated particular assault, a third-degree felony. I would prefer for sentencing until the death. I have a victim impact statement from Victim Cole, and also the recovery of the defense under the days here, but also reflect prosecuted also.
There should also be a big impact statement from Ron Gross.
He's not a victim. There's only one victim in count one, that's Jessica.
He was driving the vehicle.
He's not a victim.
Okay, we just wanted to make the board aware.
I'm aware. All right, anything from the state regarding sentencing?
Your Honor, the state would ask that the court follow my recommendation. We'll note that from the terms of the plea agreement, the defendant has agreed to make full restitution. The problem is, due to the complex nature of all the various bills, this, as we stand here today, we do not know what the amount of restitution actually is. And I really don't know how to handle that going forward. Taylor Cole is present in the courtroom today and would like to make a statement. That's all I have, Your Honor.
All right, Sloan. I have reviewed your victim impact statement. Speak, please.
I just have to say that I was not the only one that was impacted by the accident. My family also has to do every single day. My mom has to take care of it every single day. Get me up out of bed, dress, eat, a bath every day. I can't control my bowels on my own. It's well for me. My boyfriend, I've been with for 5 years. I'll never be able to walk down the aisle and get married. I'll never be able to take care of my family of our own. I'll never be able to go outside and pet my dog anymore. I can't pet my dog anymore. There's a whole list of things that I can't do anymore. God, even begin to tell you, it's just more than just my arms and my legs that I can't do anymore. There's so many things that I was trying to do in this life that I can no longer do anymore. And I just hope that somebody can, no matter what happens today, what the punishment is, just punish them there. I won't cry. That's all I have.
Thank you. Anything else to say?
I'll ask because, again, the request, the driver of the vehicle, Rodney Gross, the president, would like to make a statement on what we're permitting that.
Well, I have statements from the minutes, so I'll allow them to.
Prior to the wreck, I was under the impression that OBI was ruined everything. You lose your license, go to jail, have a big fine to pay. And so, after the wreck, I come to realize that that is not only the case. It appears that you can have multiple OBIs and still legally drive. Even after what Sean has done, both me and Taylor, he is still able to walk to his car, turn the key, and drive down the road. Just as he never did anything. Meanwhile, Taylor is sentenced to life in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. I can't bear a child. Sean could be incarcerated for 3 years, get out, and continue to make bad decisions. That will heavily impact other people's lives.
Thank you. Anything further?
Thank you, Judge. We're asking the court to impose the agreed sentence of 3 years for several reasons. And I want to make clear, nothing I say in mitigation, I don't mean any offense to them questioning the decision.
Stand up and address the court, please.
By any means, but I just wanted to give you a little bit more information about Sean and what you have on the charge. Sean grew up locally on a farm with his family, with both parents. He has an older sister too. She has 5 children. She's one of the individuals that addressed the court, has expressed to me that Sean is a loving uncle, helps teach them things living on the farm. After high school and graduated, he attended Hopkins College, where he studied wildlife management. That's been very useful to his family, especially on the farm, since his father is partially disabled. It's been very helpful to him, as that's their only source of income right now. Since Sean's last incident with the justice system, he has started his own business, Your Honor. He worked his way up working small jobs to save enough money to buy a dump truck and bobcat so they can continue that business. He has been saving money since the very first day that we talked about this, to make sure that while this means goes towards nothing to make the victim whole by any means, he is fully prepared to pay restitution and wants to do so to her. I'll just submit on in terms of character evidence as the letters that were provided by his family. I'd ask the court to take note that since he's been supervised by this court on pre-release supervision, he has been compliant. He was drug tested and had no positive violations that I was made aware of. Your Honor, he does, and it's been inappropriate to reach out until this point, but he does want to apologize to the victim and has something to say today if you would allow him to. We're asking to impose the agreed sentence, as I mentioned. He had no intention of hurting her, but he made a horrible decision that day and is here pleading guilty to take responsibility for the harm that he caused her. Nothing really that we can say today in mitigation will come close to making the victim whole by any means, but I do want her and the state to know that Sean has been extremely remorseful and will have to live with what he did to her. That's all I have, Your Honor. Thank you.
And yes, anything you'd like to say?
Yes, Your Honor. Never been more sorry about anything in my entire life. I made multiple mistakes. Anything I get sentenced today is nothing compared to what you have to endure. I just want to help you. I want to hope that you help us.
Well, what Miss Taylor, or Miss Cole, was going through a little bit with the rest of her life was just horrible, and began to understand just how difficult it is to be other than medical ability based on what I've seen in that patient for years. And of course, nothing the court would do to take that compensate her for that. Yeah, one of the problems out here, you say it's a terrible mistake, but in the kind of history of doing that, I would want to see a study of talking that. I also noticed that some of your criminal accident mostly came from drug convictions. I guess it was not receiving stolen property. But then in this court, in 2018, they used for trafficking in marijuana. In this situation, we chose to drive or repair equipment. The test results were 1.154, almost double the limit. Pulled away. Went left to center and hit these two individuals, caused these horrible injuries in their lifelong. And quite honestly, in my opinion, the law's not tough enough. Either shot her with a gun, we got 8 years plus 100 months back, but since she used a vehicle to cause injuries, albeit not intentional. Once assault, carry 8 years plus possible 4. 5 years is the limit on this. The parties have stipulated to a 3-year recommendation. Quite honestly, I had trouble seeing any redeeming value over some set. But you have second responsibility for the felony conviction. The additional OBI conviction would have been misdemeanor since we would have one since they were alternate counts. So it would have been merged, like we convicted 2, but again, something 1 year, a 6-month maximum. And so you have second responsibility for that. And so that avoided this whole gross and the family that have to sit through a trial and see your question. So I guess that's a very, very small amount of redeeming value. As far as your letters from their family is concerned, I understand. The problem is that when defendants commit crimes, they also inflict punishment on their families. And so, you've done that completely. You haven't changed all that much, in my judgment. Less than 3 years since you got finished up your sentence on the trafficking charge. And you've had pretty steadily since 08. So, I hope this is your last time you come in front of the court, Donnie. But if I were asked to make a bet, I would bet against you. But perhaps this will have some effect. So, as a judgment of the court, it should be and are hereby sentenced to a mandatory term of 3 years, 36 months, I should say, since it's a high tier, to the Correctional Reception Center in order to find and according to the sheriff, you have 1 day to my office at 11. Now, there won't be any judicial release on this. You will serve it all. And upon completion of that sentence, the law provides that the Belfort Court could, at their option, place you under post-release control for a period of up to 2 years. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. Because even though this is a horrible injury, it's not considered a felony violence. And so, what that means, if they decide to do it, should be supervised by a parole officer in terms that they said the court has nothing to do. But if they do everything you do, violate those conditions, they can return you to prison to make you serve an additional period of 9 months for any one violation, which is half of your prison term, which in this case would be 18 months, or more than one violation. However, if you commit a new felony on personal use control, then in addition, whatever sentence the judge in that new case imposed, that judge would also sentence you for committing that violation while under personal use control in this case to an additional period of 1 year, whatever time is left on the personal use control period, whichever is greater. If that occurs, that will be served consecutively as sentence in the case. It's also ordered that your license be suspended for a period of 10 years, beginning today. The order to pay the court costs for judgment grant execution order. And if you fail to do that and make payment arrangements, then the clerk will collect that through various means, including letting the bank accounts, wage earnings, or assets you may have. If that doesn't collect it, then upon completion of your prison term, not liable, but upon completion of that term, you could, in order to keep your service in this county, give you credit for each hour you work, in or out of a set by the court. Each hour you work will reduce your judgment by that amount until paid in full. And regarding the restitution, the court has no ability to make a determination on the extent problem in these kind of cases of catastrophic injuries. I don't know if there's any insurance involved or whatever, but obviously there would need to be some determination in a civil proceeding as to what the restitution would be. So I will reserve that subject to future order if there is an award that would be proposed either through a settlement agreement or through a judgment in court or insurance proceeds or something like that. So there's nothing else I can do with that. All right, is there anything further from council? Your name and question right now.
What's in that?
Alyssa wants to know what the difference is on that column versus why is there a new page. I said, I don't know.